Today we're doing some quick fire questions. Go. Well, it all depends. If he's still in contact with his wife or girlfriend, then that could be a problem. Because if it's not amicable, then I would tread very carefully. I wouldn't jump into it just because you're in love. You do have to make sure that they don't have any kind of chemistry happening. Maybe she's moved on, maybe married again. I don't know. But you have to make sure that all of those T's are crossed before you jump in. There's nothing wrong with it. You can still be in love, but just be careful. Okay, next one. See, it does happen sometimes when you've been dating somebody and you get pregnant. And you have every intention of getting married, and then you do get married later. That's cool. It's not ideal. I don't encourage it, but it does happen. But to get pregnant just to get him to marry you is another thing altogether. You don't want to be doing that, young lady, because he'll cheat. He'll not want you. You'll be unhappy. All you'll do is have lots of kids, and some of you do it just so you can trap the man if he's wealthy. It's a stupid thing to do because you're the one who's going to end up sad at the end of the day. You shouldn't bring children into this world just because you need a man or just because you want a child. You should bring children into this world out of love, out of caring for the other person, so you can both bring up a very wholesome, good child who's going to be loved. Okay? So don't do it if you can help it. But if you've been dating somebody for a while and it happens, why not? It's okay. Okay, next question. Some people can like men and women, and like to sort of have a little bit of, variety. And I don't think there's anything wrong with it. I personally don't have any issues at all with people being a lesbian or gay. It could be because you want to be experimental. I get it. Yes, you can like men, you want a little bit of dick occasionally, and you want a little bit of vagina occasionally. It's okay. There's nothing wrong with it. But I think if you're with somebody, either you're female and you're with another female, and you start to explore, that's still cheating. So you don't really want to be doing that. If you're with a female, be with a female, okay? If you're with a male, be with the male. If you have nobody, and in the sense that you have no boyfriend or girlfriend, yeah, have fun. God, life is too short. Enjoy both. Some people, when they're young, they don't want to just experiment. So that's fine. Next one. Well, if you fall in love first, that's okay. Because you can make it work. There's lots of little gadgets out there that you can add to the penis to make it more satisfying to penetration. So I could give you those advice at some point. But right now, yes, of course, why not? He's got a small penis. You love him. Marry him. But if you saw it before you fell in love and that's not what you want, then don't. Because it's not fair on him, Don't go marry somebody when you know that you're not going to like what they have, and you're going to be craving something bigger. So please don't. If you fall in love and you can make it work, there's so many things out there. I can help you out with that, and have a fulfilling sexual experience. And also you can teach him the things that make you happy, So don't worry about that. But you heard me, like I said. If you see it before you fall in love, then please don't marry him just because it's not fair on him. Okay. Yeah? What do you mean to say? Unless it's like too big. And then no, because you don't want to have an enema, because some people like it up the ass. So if it's too big, no. I don't know. You can still enjoy it. There are ways that you can get around that. But you shouldn't let body parts be a reason why you don't marry somebody. You just have to love them and make it work. And whatever, there's ways to make it work. So don't panic. Love him. Big dick. Why not? It's okay. Nobody should ever be rude to you. Ever. When they say they love you. when you love somebody, yes, when you're having quarrels, yes, you can shout at each other and sometimes you say things you don't really mean. But if the person is constantly insulting you, making you feel little, he doesn't love you. That's control. That's ridiculousness. I mean, I would never be with somebody who thinks they can insult me, like throw an insult out there. It means you're noticing something about me that you hate. And if you're constantly bringing it up, that's a deal breaker. There's no way I will be with somebody who can say, oh yeah, if I say and like in anger. Oh no. He will not have any balls left. So no, if he insults you all the time because you say something stupid, tell him to fuck off. I'm not going to be you. Just walk away now. Run. I mean it. Don't be with anybody. As you know, I don't even want to talk about the hitting part. If he hits you, oh yeah, I'll be doing jail time. So no. If you're asking me that, run, please. Never stay with somebody who beats you or insults you. No, they're not worth it. Assholes. Anyway, forget it. That's that one. Last question. Huh? Okay, and you allowed it to happen, and now you don't want to do it anymore. What do you want me to do? If you allowed it to happen the first time, and the second time, and the third time, and now you had enough, you think a man is going to say, oh, now I want to stop? No. You see, when you start a relationship, you have to start it with honesty. You don't do something to make him happy, so you can keep him. And then later on, go and say, I don't want to do it anymore. See, that kind of deception is not right. Although I don't agree with it, I think it's your fault. You should never have done it in the first place. If you wanted to do it, because it was a casual relationship, fine. But now you're in love with him, you don't want somebody else to touch him, and you've been doing it, too bad. Unless he wants to change as well, it's not going to happen, my dear. You started it, you finish it. Or you walk and find somebody who just wants you and nobody else. So that's my advice to you. I'm not going to say anything that you want to hear, but you started it pretty much. So anyway, if he wants it all the time, you need to go. All right, that's it for now. Okay, can we do another lot later on? Because, anyway, do you like my jacket? It's nice, isn't it? Yeah.
Hey, baby. You don't know we have to do a thing definite.